the members of this group. They have angered.
And we have no ever-loving idea what's going on.
Something must have made.
It's been vampires, bloodsuckies, Nosferatu. Jenna! Jenna, is that you?
Hey, what's up everybody? Steven here, aka Wild Eyed Guy 85, here to do another review, and this time it's for the movie Pipeline, which is a 2020 film, runtime an hour and 25 minutes, and is released by Wild Eye Releasing, which is this year. So that's why I'm thinking I couldn't find a trailer yet, that it's too new, so I just played that 25-second clip. It was written and directed by Emily Aguilar. Sorry if I pronounce any of these names wrong. Ashley Ballard played Shay. Elizabeth Coscarelli played Olivia. And Jason Allen Cook played Greg. Mark Goodman played Merlin. Michaela Kelly is Erica. Christian Linares is Justin. Desiree Martin is Lisa. Madeline Murphy is Casey. Keaton Ray, Chris. Shannon Scully is Alexis. Ashna Sharon played Jenna. And Justin Sisk played Kyle. As you can see, there's no rating on this on Internet Movie Database. I guess that it is, like I said, too new. I might be even one of the first ones to do a review on this movie. I'm not sure. As for my rating, I'd give it a 5. Stay tuned next for my thoughts on the film. Alright, so here we go. Pipeline. There's the front, back, and I'll go ahead and read it to you. Death lives in the walls. After moving into a new home, a family discovers the house is occupied by a bloodthirsty monster that lives in the walls and pipes, dragging in all who get too close. Now trapped inside, the family must do whatever they can to survive as the murderous beast lures in new victims. Alright, so it's that plot that's described on the back sort of goes along with the movie. It's a little bit different, kind of like how on the back of Queen Crab, those of you who own it, it says like a meteorite hits and it changes this crab into a giant beast. When it's actually in the movie, some young girl's dad is a scientist and he has like this growth formula, and she takes the food and feeds it to him, and it grows into a giant, as big as a building creature, kind of like Godzilla. But anyway, back to this. Like I said, it's partially related. The movie starts out, there's a couple that is like arguing about something in the house and how they can't go on like this, and we don't know what they're really talking about. And I thought it was the family at first. Well, it is the family. And this girl walks in, probably college age or in her mid-20s, and they ask her if everything's okay, and we find out that she's just staying at the place, and that they're going to stay in the guest house because the water isn't working there, so they're allowing her to stay and make sure she's comfortable in the house and all of that. And she tells them that the washer isn't working. She's trying to turn it on. So the man said that he'd go ahead and help her. He goes down, and it just works. Nothing wrong with it, which she finds kind of weird. And she's like, I've tried that like 100 times. And he's just all like, oh, that's probably the problem. And after he leaves, you start hearing stuff in the pipes. And we sort of see the view of like the creature and of course she's the first one that gets killed off. I mean, you can imagine, pulled into the pipes. There's a lot of good bloody kills in this movie. I'll just leave it at that. You can use your imagination or check out Pipeline. The acting in this, half of it's decent, some of it's not as good as others. You know how Wild Eye films are. But like I said, it makes up for the blood, lots of blood and killing. The music was decent. It fit for what it was. For an independent film, I don't know what the budget was, but I think they did a good enough job. I wasn't disappointed in the movie. The creature effects were interesting. We do find a little bit of ties between the family and the creature and some other stuff that goes on. I don't really want to go too much into it. After the attack in the beginning, it goes to 2 weeks later. The group that you saw in the clip, they're going to be going to this concert, and they stay at the house. They met him online, that guy Merlin, who's renting out the place, and he's inviting them to stay. So as you can see, it's not just like this family that's fighting the creature. They're renting out the house, which it says nothing about that on the cover. So they stay at the house, and, they're drinking, partying, having a good time, and then they start hearing stuff in the walls and the pipes, and some of them, get picked off one by one. Some live, some die. Some may see another day to fight the creature, but there is an interesting twist within the group, which I won't spoil, so I'll just leave it at that. And this is one that you should check out. I'll leave a link down below to Wild Eye Releasing. I believe soon they should have their site updated, I heard. I'd like to thank Rob and everybody there for sending me this copy to review. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.